He looked not at all like my side of the family, but like pictures of his mother. She looked like someone Dürer would have drawn. Paul had always been good at games, and he still looked and in fact was athletic, playing tennis with younger opponents, running every morning in the park, and in summer digging and then refilling ditches in the stony soil of the family's summer place in Massachusetts. In China, as part of the hard labor to which he had been sentenced, he had single-handedly dug a perfectly straight ditch several miles long in the flinty earth near his prison. It has since been covered over, but if you know what to look for, you can see it in old spy satellite photos. I suppose he developed a liking for this kind of solitary hard labor, or a need to be reminded of it. His mind remained as it had always been, contemplative, yet swirling with neatly filed arcane facts, haunted by memories that I myself could not have borne, and against all odds, utterly sane. It was dark by the time we finished our meal. As the light failed, the many pictures in the long room suddenly were illuminated by little frame lights switched on by automatic timers. In Paul's paintings, mostly inherited and mostly romantic, honeyed shafts of sunlight fell through windows, revealing a beautiful face or a perfect pear or some other trick of pigment, images the two of us had known all our lives. In an Edward Hicks painting I had never liked, vacant-eyed cows and sheep grazed among lamb-like wolves and lions in the peaceable kingdom. Though not present in these pictures, our childhood also became in some way present. Spectral cats of my boyhood, long ago gone to cat heaven, curled up beneath the paintings on sofas and chairs. Ghostly old dogs snored on old familiar rugs. Finishing the wine, sitting in the dark surrounded by these pools of light and color, Paul and I talked for a while about the Christophers and the Hubbards, who have married one another for generations, sowing confusion at baptisms. Paul's father and mine, born on the same day of boy-girl Christopher twins who married Hubbards, looked so much alike, tall, bony, horse-faced men like me, that strangers mistook them for twins, even though one was dark and the other blonde. Around 9 o'clock we ran out of things to say. Paul suggested that he walk me home. This was unusual. I supposed he had some errand to run after dropping me off, a bottle of milk, a newspaper. On the front steps, after twisting the key in the lock, he handed it to me. "New key," he said. "New alarm code, too." He told me the code, a familiar name, easy to remember, easy to enter on the alphanumeric pad. "Got it?" "Yes." Paul nodded as if something important had been settled. We walked on narrow, frost-heaved pavement through quiet streets, sniffed by small dogs whose leashes were held by lofty government servants and $200-an-hour lawyers. It was a Friday night. Once or twice we were crowded off the sidewalk by half-naked, lovely teenage girls from the suburbs who had driven into the city to make the Georgetown scene. In front of my house, a very small wooden one, Paul said, "Horace, I have a favor to ask." He spoke in an unusually strong voice. I was apprehensive. First the key and the alarm code, now this. I said, "Go on." "I want you to be the executor of my will." I felt a certain relief. "Gladly," I said. "But I'm a convicted felon. That makes no difference. I've checked. I've already paid Stephanie her share and set up trusts for Zara and Laurie. All that's left is remnants from the past, things the girls shouldn't be bothered with." "All right. What are your instructions?" "I've put them in writing," Paul replied. "You'll find a notarized letter addressed to yourself and my will in a safe under the desk in my study." He smiled. "You'll have to use all your old secret powers to find the safe. It's hidden." "I don't doubt it. And to open it?" He handed me half a notebook page with the combination written across the top in his spidery foreign handwriting, learned as a child in German schools. "Do you expect I may have to open the safe any time soon?" I asked.